And I need to put the comments up. La la. And it looks like we are live.
Ooh. Hello, how are you?
Hey,
How's your
I'm
day
good.
been?
Hey. Yeah. Tell us. So, yeah, Tiffy, you're in lovely, warm South Australia today.
Back in Adelaide, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Tiffy and I met last night. Yes, no, yesterday in person for the very first time.
We did. It was so great to see you in person. Get some
Exciting.
cuddles.
Yeah, no, it was just really good and met up with some of our other friends who love our beautiful oils, and we got together. Actually, we got together with a whole lot of us who are from spiritual events. We've met on spiritual events, and we got to meet in the flesh, and that was so beautiful. So, we can make connections and friends with people online and, meet up, and it's quite exciting. So we've got South Africa in the house. We've got the lovely Beverly French from South Australia and the lovely Kerry Addison here from Queensland.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, everybody. So really nice to have you join us here tonight. So I am streaming in my makeshift studio in my granddaughter's bedroom, which is pretty exciting. I love creating what is it? A laptop a laptop lifestyle, and where you can kind of just set up camp anywhere, which is pretty exciting. So thank you for joining us. And Tonight we are going to be talking about what we can do to stay motivated and feeling uplifted with our mindset, and with, of course, the beautiful Young Living essential oils. And normally I've got them all wrapped around me behind me, but because I am at my daughter's house in Melbourne, I'm streaming from the boudoir tonight. So thanks for joining us. Hi Jane, how you going? um so yeah, what are we going to start with? Have we got any cards, a general reading, or maybe I
Yeah,
can do,
I've
or
got
you can
some
do that?
too. Pull them out.
So yeah, we have we met up with friends from Victoria. I'm from Tasmania, and the lovely Tiffany is from South Australia. And we had a great time yesterday. We went to a crystal shop. Ah, yee, ho, ho, and bought some
Wasn't it magical?
yes, and we bought ourselves some beautiful crystals, and we went out for lunch. We talked about oils and just really had a really nice day today. Kerry Addison was using Envision. Fantastic, Kerry. I hope you are visioning whatever it is that you want to manifest, Kerry. So Kerry has one of our beautiful blends. We have a whole stack of fantastic blends and amazing single essential oils that you can introduce into your life to become well nourished, motivated, inspired, calmed, energized, whatever you desire. These beautiful oils have got something for each and everyone. So, Tiff, looks like you're ready with a card there.
I am. Pulled the exercise card, which is funny because you're speaking about nourishment and stuff.
Mm,
So I think
mm.
it's time for us all to make sure that we're feeling strong. It doesn't always technically mean physical exercise. Like for many, it might, but get moving, to get motivated, to like really put in the energy to get. Who's a Nutri-Grain fan? I don't know. I always love that. You always get out what you put in. So
Mhm. Is that from an ad, is it?
yeah, do you remember Nutri-Grain? I
Oh,
always love, the Iron Man. Like, yeah,
yes.
you got a good breakfast. Yeah. So it's
Nice.
just talking about, getting outdoors, getting physical, getting moving, making sure that you're motivating yourself in the right ways, because if you don't put in the work, you never get the results. So, and when you feel strong, physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever way, it starts to reflect in all of those aspects. So that's what we all need to get going for ourselves, because I know I love feeling empowered.
Absolutely. And I have been, well, most days this week, I've been walking with my daughter, who has taken up an hour walk in the morning. And so I said to her, "How many Ks are you doing?" And I couldn't believe it when she's been doing 8, 9, occasionally 10 Ks in the morning. And I can tell you that I need to do that more often because I've been doing it, but by the end of the day, I'm quite flaked because I need to build up that strength. So
It's quite
fantastic.
funny because with walking in particular, and anything really, like once you start doing just a little bit at a time, more and more becomes so easy. And like before you know it, you look back and you're like, oh, I couldn't do this, a week or two ago. And it's just amazing, honestly, because it feels like no time passes sometimes when you're trying to accomplish things. But
Yes.
in reality, when you look back, it can blow you away.
Yes, absolutely. Now I'm just writing some names down here. So if I'm looking down, I'm writing some names so that I don't miss people. And what I'm going to do is call out the names when we get round to doing some readings. And you've got to make sure you say, "Yes, I'm here, please." Oh, hello, Debbie. So Debbie Snook, I will certainly find a card for you because you were on last week and you've taken the step of getting yourself a wholesale account and a beautiful kit of oils all the way from WA. So that was very exciting. And Colette Jade. All right, so I've got Laura Lou, nice name. And I'll just name some up so you can make sure you hang in. Got Laura Lou, Alison Turner, Debbie Snook, and Colette Jade. So give us a question if you want. Who feels motivated? And what do you do to stay motivated? Do you drink lots of water? Do you put essential oils in your drinks like we do? Do you use oils on your feet to keep your health and well-being well sustained, maintained? Do you realize that we use these essential oils to support our healthy lifestyle? That's the aim of using beautiful Young Living oils, and we choose Young Living because we know they're 100% pure and the vibrations are absolutely stunning. I met somebody, I can't think who it was this week, who was smelling some of our oils and they just went, "Oh my gosh." I know, I do remember who it was. Another lady that I met on Spiritual Events Directory, Catherine, and she was smelling our oils and she's just going, "Oh my gosh, these smell absolutely beautiful." So, yes. So, all right, we are going to, and let me know, do you use essential oils? Who uses essential oils and who has tried Young Living? Let me know if you've tried Young Living and what is your favorite oil? And that's always the $6 million question. What's your favorite oil, Tiff, today?
Oh, gee, I've needed my oils today. I tell you what, I'm feeling a little bit flustered and tired from all that flying around yesterday.
Yeah,
I've
jet lag.
Yeah, it's like that. Absolutely. Like, the second I got to the airport, I sat down and I doused myself there in the airport, and I've been using my peppermint all over just to help relax a little bit. I've also used a little bit of lemon on my feet because obviously I did a fair bit of walking and things too. So that's those two have been my staples today, I think.
Fantastic. Yeah, so we've got some good comments here. Thanks for interacting. We always encourage you to interact. So Silvana uses oils in the bath with Epsom salts. That is a
That's a
great
great idea.
Yep. And the Epsom salts, when you put those in the bath, it helps to emulsify the oils in it. And that word means mix it in with the water so that often if you put oils in the bath, you've got to be careful not to have that layer of oils on the top of the bath because some oils they get concentrated in water. And so you want it spread right throughout the bath. So I like to put Epsom salts in and get my hand in and stir it all around. And Danielle uses chamomile in her bath when she's stressed. Fantastic. So we've got a couple of clean women using oils in the bath. And Laura Lou's saying, "Yum, peppermint oil and lavender you like." Fantastic. So great thing to do. All right. So let's go with Laura Lou. We will start with you.
Laura Lou. She's
Lou.
lavender. I'm actually going to have a sniff of that now before I pull a card for you.
Fantastic. While you're doing that, I'm going to grab something because I didn't grab an oil to put on before I hopped into bed. I'm in bed.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
bed. It's my first live stream from bed. Jane Lawson, I use self-love oil. Ooh, Jehovah, made by my Reiki master. Beautiful. Now, Jane, you were asking if that crystal shop was one in Williamstown. It's down opposite the water. We went to that one, but we also went to Crystal Wonderland.
Yes.
I think. There you go, Marie. Oh,
I've actually got my little box here from her.
Nice.
Hang on, I'll just move my cards.
Add Danielle's list.
Oh, that'll be with everything. Came in this beautiful little box.
Oh yeah, nice.
Beautiful little tissue paper. She was such a vibe, wasn't she?
Actually, we the color of the box. We were on a call with Young Living the other day, and that color, purpley cerise color, is one of the branding colors this year.
Oh, lovely.
Hello, we better put Kim's name down, seeing as she's Tiffy's friend.
Hello.
Okay,
are you looking at moving at the moment, Laura? Because if you are, it's asking you to, or if you're not even, spend more time in the sun. I've pulled the summer card. Obviously, that's over for us at the moment, but that is associated obviously directly with the sun and the warmth and getting outside and really embracing, the things around you. So if you are looking at moving, I suggest looking at a warm place or somewhere that feels warm. And if that's not something that's on the cards for you at the moment, definitely be getting out into the sun and just like making sure you're feeling it onto your skin and like really absorbing that energy and that vitamin D and get moving, listen to your body. And once again, those things will fall into place, just like that card we drew for the collective earlier. Once you feel strong, everything begins to feel strong.
Yep. Okay. And the blend that I've chosen for you is surrender. So accepting life as it is, accepting others as they are, and surrendering to one's higher purpose allows abundance to flow. So I wonder whether you've got a little bit of, maybe some blockage about what your purpose is. Is there some confusion around you are the words that are coming for you, Laura Lou? And oregano is another, it's a single, and it's a really beautiful one to nourish your foundations of health. It's a great one to put on your feet, and it's going to be very supportive to nourish your healthy body. So let's know whether that one resonates with you. I forgot to put your name up actually, but Alison Turner, are you still here? And Maxine Mess, you do a walk for an hour every day. That's fantastic. And if I've missed you, just come back and say, hey, what about me? Because I've got to scroll back to some of you beautiful people to try and find your name. So are you still here, Alison Turner? Where is, yes, loved and you've loved and shared. Thank you, Alison. May I receive oil reading. Fantastic.
Alison.
Rosie Miller, you're in Cairns. That sounds nice.
Cairns is beautiful. We've visited a few times for the winter when I lived in Queensland.
Nice.
I've pulled the Love Life card for you, which is asking you to really focus on any questions you might have in relationships you have in your life at the moment, whether it be romantic, family, children, and stuff like that. It's asking you to just be open-minded and to really to not take on any grudges and like be open heart, open mind, and forgiving with your any relationships that's having any like tension in your life at the moment, even if that's your relationship with self, because I know that a lot of people are struggling with that, particularly at the moment. So don't be hard on yourself or others, be open-minded, be forgiving, and you'll find that things really start to fall into place for you because, maybe there is a new love stepping into your life. And that doesn't mean necessarily a new person. That could be with somebody that's already in your life that you're not feeling as connected with.
Beautiful. So I've got two oils for you, lovely Alison. One is hope. For those who've given up hope, it enhances inner strength, enhances grounding, and stabilizes emotions. So that kind of, you know, is maybe that's to do with your relationships. And the other oil is jasmine, which is just a beautiful oil, which will uplift your frequency, and it will help you to open the door to your intuition. So it's time for you to let your knowing unfold and to walk in the path with joy. So you may have lost a bit of joy. You may be feeling, I just get the words a little bit disconnected. And so it's time for you to really give yourself, I mean, jasmine's just such a beautiful, sweet smelling oil, very powerful oil. And
You get very immersed in that kind of a scent. Like
yeah,
it takes over. It's lovely.
yes, yes. And that will lift your energy and help you to feel nourished and nurtured. So let's know, Alison, how that feels. And Laura Lou commented, yes, blockage. Well, thanks so much to both of you. Resonates very well. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to move on to the lovely Debbie. Now, what I love about Debbie Snook is that we connected last week, and I had a conversation with Debbie, and she's got herself some beautiful oils. Now I know that means Debbie's going to open herself up to, the power of the dream that she's got, and she shared some of her dreams with me, some ideas about what she would like to do to move forward. And I know because Debbie's taken that step of getting herself a kit of oils, and with a beautiful diffuser, that Debbie's life is going to open up and expand in some really wonderful ways through her
Very
use
exciting.
of oils. So we can jump on here and kind of ask for guidance. But I always encourage you to think about, well, what are you going to do with these messages that we give you? And if you're inclined to think you need to grab some oils, have a conversation with myself or Tiffy, and we can help you get connected. And we love getting people connected with wholesale accounts, so you can get a 24% discount.
Who
Fantastic.
doesn't love a discount?
Oh, absolutely. So what have we got for the lovely Debbie Snook?
It's a little bit exciting. So it is the travel card, which is our magical purple color, of course. And this can resonate not just with, a travel or a holiday, but traveling in a new direction, whether it be career, spirituality in your home, whatever it is. It's asking you to take that step and move on to that level. And
Ooh.
yeah, so that's very exciting and very in tune with connecting with us. So get out there. It's asking you to get out there, literally, and also perhaps connect with a male energy or male influence in your life, somebody you consider close, maybe like a sort of a son figure. And you might be open to some new ideas should you get out there and do that.
Fantastic. Well, that aligns with some of the conversation Debbie and I have had. And the oil blend I've got for you, Debbie, is inspiration. I'm aligned, and your affirmation is, I'm aligned with my unlimited creativity, and it flows through me with ease. So fantastic. Fantastic. Hey, Nettie. Nettie's joined us. And
Hello.
hey, the lovely Nettie. And the single oil for you is geranium, which is going to help with your physical and your emotional body and bring you some calming reassurance, knowing your essential truth. So I think definitely, Debbie, you've got to keep listening to those little messages that you're getting, and know that intuitively you will be guided to where you're moving forward. And I just get this message: don't give up. Keep that persistence going and open yourself to expand to your potential and possibilities.
Yep, trust the process.
Yeah, yeah. Now we've got the lovely Colette Jade. I'm going to tell you who I've got in line. Colette, then Danielle, Kim, Mari Lloyd, and Tara Ross. There's some names I've put down, and but I'm just going to go back to Colette Jade, and I think, was it Colette? What did you had a lovely message? I was right last time with Peppermint. Let's see if you connect again, Kay. You always do what I need and reading. Fantastic. That's beautiful. We love reading for people. And we love inspiring people to live the best life. I mean, we could all kind of come to the end of our life and look back and go, well, what have I done? What have I done that's, really got my heart connected? And if we don't follow those nudges, we're not going to feel that we're really traveling with what our soul needs us to do. So we always encourage you to listen to those nudges and to step out of your comfort zone and take
Yes.
control of your life.
Fan that flame. Sorry.
You've got
Light that light.
my symptoms of confusion with my words.
I'm jet lagged.
Yeah.
Are you expecting a bundle of joy in your life, whether it be someone close to you or yourself, or are you birthing a new idea at the moment? Because either way, it's asking you to just be, or a significant birthday, I guess. I've pulled the pregnancy card. By the way. So if you're not expecting anything, just be that can connect with the ideas, like I said, big changes that are coming your way, and to be just yourself and to really embrace those situations that are going to be coming around you, because you will really begin to find your personal power around this, if there's an event coming, or if you start to really nurture this idea that you've got, or whatever it is that is, the fairies are asking you to go for it. So I hope that resonates with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got two cards for you. One is clarity. I already have the answers inside of me and they come to me with ease. So clarity blend helps us to get clear on what it is we need to do. It helps you to refine your direction and to refine your energy. And the single oil that I've pulled for you is one called Vivita. So my question would be, what do you like it? Is your mind, and this may marry up with the mind, is your mind going 10 to a dozen? Is it, does it feel like it's going round and round on a treadmill and you're not getting anywhere? And the oil Vivita is a beautiful one to help you go into a deep sleep. It's very grounding, a great oil to put on your feet before you go to bed at night, to bring you down and just the words here, drift to the realm of sleep and emerge with renewed knowing of your place above this, upon this earth. So very interesting for you there, Colette, to the opposite to peppermint, which is like a pick-me-up oil, and the Vivita to bring you down. And in the clarity, there's peppermint, and another oil alternative would be basil. So I think it's time for you to get creative, Colette. Let's know whether we've hit the target tonight. And Danielle Mari, Danielle, yeah, just a few minutes ago, she said, yes, I'm still here. So I'm assuming that you are still here. And Nettie was saying, yes, I like that, Nettie. Wanted to know, nudges become shoves if you don't listen. And the warning is that the shoves aren't as pleasant as the nudges often.
That's so funny. It's true. That's cute. So I've pulled the your desires are within your reach card. So you put all doubts and worries and procrastinations behind you and just start moving forward with love and faith and acceptance. And whatever outcome you're looking for at the moment will look to be favorable. You just need to walk into whatever is surrounding your life at the moment with a completely open heart and mind. And that doesn't mean to give up your boundaries. Like, make sure your boundaries are still in place and obviously protect your energy and vibrations. But just give your faith to the world, the universe, the angels, whatever resonates with you, and really sit with that. before you make any like major decisions at the moment. And yeah.
I like that. And that marries up. I love it when these all, and they always do connect. So chamomile, this is an oil that's really calming, and it helps you to release any trauma, and it creates a space for bringing in lots of joy and creating new foundations. And motivation is a beautiful blend. It eliminates procrastination and stress and brings more positivity into your life, and it helps you to conquer your fears. So, look, all of us have fears. Do I get scared? Yes. Sometimes I hop on a live and, oh, how am I going to go? Am I going to connect with the audience? I'm sure, Tiff, do you feel like that sometimes?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then it's so beautiful to actually jump in and start working, call in spirit and the angels and work with our guides. And just, you just have to go with the flow of what we're being told. And I think it's so important for all of us to trust, because usually we have the answers inside ourselves, but sometimes we just need a little bit more, a bit more of a nudge from somebody to say, yes, you're on the right track. Now, what I would recommend is that you can, oh, I love it. Nettie's here in the background cheering us on. Oh, you ladies are on point as always. So Nettie's our little guide and lady in the back there that likes to keep an eye on us and join in the fun. So please connect with us. I grab my link tree on the post at the beginning of the live. I have put in a link to my link tree, and here I'm just posting that in again, and you'll have to copy and paste it, I think. I'm streaming to 3 different places at the moment. So go into that link and you can find where you can connect with me on Facebook, friend request me. Let's set up a time for a chat, or you might like to have a full hour reading with me. I work with color and I draw a signature piece of artwork for you, and I will help you walk through your blocks, and you will walk away from a reading with me and you'll know exactly what you need to do. You'll know where you will have walked through the blocks and come out the other side, and you leave with lots of courage and confidence. So that's an hour with me, and I will give you some essential oil recommendations.
And the
There's my
bouquets are great to work with too. So
thank you.
definitely
Yeah, and
recommended.
Tiffy. Oh, and come and join our Oil Wisdom group. That's the other thing we have. We get together on a Wednesday night and do live, so you get kind of a bit more personal attention, and we have great conversations. And in our Oil Wisdom group, we will, and actually it's down there on the little ticker, you can see the name of the group, and come along and join us. And I'm always sending messages of encouragement and educating people about oils as well. I'm just going to go back. Colette was rebirth Tiff. Thank you. It resonates. I know what it means. Thank you, Kay. You're right again. Both card and oil. Yay. Thank you. We love. And Colette said, my mind is on overdrive. Kay, you're right. Okay. So you need to really hone that down. And we have the lovely Gary Martin, my beautiful gong friend. Gary, beautiful gongs. So if you want some beautiful gongs with stunning frequencies, go and find him on Facebook, because he has some beautiful things going on. Danielle was saying, I'm definitely being doubtful, but going to take your advice. Awesome. So make sure some Young Living essential oils are in the mix there. So you will be able to, when you use oils, they actually make life a lot easier. It takes the overload out of whatever you're going and whatever you're going through. And it's what is it? It's like, you're oiling up your dreams. You're making it smoother.
You're raising your vibration, like, and
Yeah.
it's not even gobbledygooks. Like that's a science.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's know, Danielle, if that resonated. And I'm going to move to the lovely Kim. Got to go back. Where's the lovely Kim? And Vicky will, and Alison, there's a big long message. We're definitely looking to say. Oh, do you want some jasmine soaked? Yeah, come and find us. And Young Living oils are what? The bomb. They're the best.
They are. They honestly don't compare to
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. Okay, that's right. I'll agree with you there. I can't find the go. Yeah, yay. He's
Kim Steele. Yep, cool.
yep,
So
hero.
I've pulled the debt paid off card for you, which I think I might have even pulled off for you recently. So it's old weight being lifted from your shoulders. So you really just got to
Nice.
step into that faith and pull into it, and things will start going your way. Like, you don't need to feel like you owe anything anymore. So stop with that. And the flower power card jumped out for you too. So get outside, smell the roses, whether that's figuratively or literally or not for you. And also, aromatherapy is really good flower power too. So
And we know
I'll be near you next week. So let's hook up.
yeah, awesome. And Kim is lining up to get herself into some of our beautiful oils, which is nice. She's getting sorted for the right time. And there's two oils I've got for you. One is cedarwood, which is the really calming oil. It helps you to listen. The word I love the words on these cards. Let this fragrant essence guide you to the door of prayer and devotion. So maybe it's time for you to just, sit quietly and listen to your own mind and really tune into those messages. And then the other oil, which is the blend, that is a recommendation for you, is transformation. And that helps to convert all those negative energies into something positive and helps you to move forward with more positivity. Transformation's brilliant because if any of us have got this sort of residue of doubt, or if we are feeling like we want to really shake things up, transformation will give you a really good kickstart into the new version of you and open you up to, enormous potential and possibility. So that's the lovely Kim. And then we're going to go to, and let's know, Kim, did that resonate? Mari Lloyd. And Shy, I will come back to you and talk about your question there. We have a great oil. Oh, well, I'll pull you one, but also I will talk about that when I come back to you. Definitely. Is it, who am I going? No, we're going to Mari. Sorry. Mari Lloyd. If I can find, you can just, yeah, still here. Fantastic.
So I've pulled the Easy Does It card for you. So this is a big blue card. I love this card. So it's asking you to just be gentle with yourself. Take time. A good time for cleansing, particularly if it involves salt water or even any water. If you're near the beach or a river, get out there, even if you just put your feet in it and just like feel the energy overtaking you. Or if you can't do that, a salt bath or a foot bath, or even just imagine the color like taking over you and taking away. The thing about the beach is not only does it have the waves that come in, but it also has that undertow that takes things away again. So just imagine it coming over you and taking whatever it is that needs to be taken away from you.
Beautiful. And you've got you've got the blend acceptance. So what can happen is if we don't accept the situation we're in, we can sometimes put up a wall, or we can be in overload with our emotional state. So acceptance soothes sorrowful emotions, promotes self-trust, and it overcomes bad habits and resistance, and it rids procrastination. So I think I just got the message something really needs to change for you. And the juniper is the single. I'm going to read the words. Like a strong wind, juniper blows through your cells, clearing out old patterns, offering new inspiration. So it's really time for you to mix things, to change things up, Marie.
When you were
And
saying about the wall, I pictured, like when you see
mm,
a rock in the tide of the beach and everything just
yes,
moves around it and it alters this entire environment. There's divots in the sand around it, but it's still stuck.
yeah,
So Stop being stuck. Stop being the rock.
And Nettie's, I love it. Nettie's recommending dancing is required. Clear out the old cobwebs. And when Tiff was talking about that stuck between the rocks, I just felt once you step into this, I just felt this whole energy, a whole thing open up for you, Mari. So touch base with us and get yourself some of these oils that are going to help just make a smooth sailing for you. So we've got Tara Ross next, and then Rosie Miller and Shy Charles. Kerry Addison, you'll be jumping before Shy. And I'll see how we've got some time. I'll see if we can. Let's know, Nettie, if you want a card. Gay Marie, yes, you've got some beautiful Young Living oils, and you're going to get some more. Fantastic. So who are we going to? Sorry, Tara. Are you still here, Tara? Yes.
Tara, the holiday card. So do you feel the need to get away or retreat from something in your life? Because maybe that is exactly the answer to whatever is going on. But if that is the case, you whether it be a physical getaway or, pulling back from some situation that's going on in your life, you need to do so once again with an open heart, an open mind, and with love. So it's asking you to just take a second to go inwards and really make sure that you're loving yourself. And if you need to, even if it's just to get outside and go for a walk, you need to do that and make sure that you're entering anything that's happening with a clear mind and a big heart, because excuse me, maybe you need to speak a bit of truth there too. So you need to release any old anger and resentment, because that's just going to hold you back, and nothing's going to go your way if you're holding that within. It's going to rot and it's going to affect everything else.
Fantastic. So a beautiful blend for you, Tara, and it's White Angelica. And White Angelica is, it just smells absolutely beautiful. You can replace it for a perfume, but the affirmation is, I am centered, protected, and safe in my body. It's an oil that you use when you feel you need protection from maybe negativity around you. You might have people in your energy that are compromising your space, is the words that are coming for you. And White Angelica helps you just to feel beautiful. And I always think about, is that what you've got? Sorry.
I've used the Valor just on my shoulders.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Help lift me up.
Yes. Fantastic. So sorry, that was a call from my granddaughter in Tasmania, who's probably ringing in to say, Nan, can you help me with my homework? And the single oil for you, Tara, is marjoram. And breathe deeply into your belly and feel a peaceful calm surround you. So does that sound like it resonates with you and what you are needing at the moment? It's time for you to start feeling a bit happier. I feel like, I just feel like there's sort of
toxic environment. I'm sort of getting those words. Yeah.
So let's know, Tara. And marjoram, I'll have to send her a message and say
it's a really hard homework question.
Yeah, she rang the other night, and Nan, can you help me with my homework? And I'm going, oh God, okay, what have I got to do? And anyway, she had a question. So I just Googled whatever it was she asked, and I thought, I've never heard of that
boring. The rabbit.
Google. What would you do without Google? Because once I just talked her through that, she was on a total roll. Anyway, back to you, Tara. So, and maybe that is about your space, a cleansing of your gut responses, which were established from a poisoning in your past. So that confirms what we're talking about you. So what we're suggesting. So let's know if that resonates with you. Now we've got Rosie Miller, then Kerry Addison, and then we will do the lovely Shy, and Marie Lloyd. I'm going to read that. Needed that. Thank you. I've been thinking of dancing fitness and gone through a lot of changes. Very grateful. Thank you. So what have we got for the lovely Tara? 100%. My daughter is having some issues at school with people being very nasty, and I don't take time for myself. Ever thinks. Did we just do Tara? I'm
You
confused
did
now.
indeed.
Okay, so we're moving to the lovely Rosie Miller. Are you still here, Rosie? Sorry, I get a bit confused sometimes. I'll go back to Rosie. Let's know. Are you still about? I can't find your name here. Can you just let us know, Rosie? I love it. Jen Marie and Nettie are having a bit of a chat in the background. Anyway, let's move on to, well, or if not, Kerry, let's do Kerry Addison. Put that one just down. Okay, save that for Rosie in case she is still here. And we'll do a quick one for Kerry.
Ooh. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You're finishing one part of your life, whatever that means for you, and you need to be okay with that, because sometimes change can be really scary, and it can cause us to freeze up. So whatever doubts you're having about that situation, or whatever you feel like, I'm getting once again, like whatever debts you're feeling that you owe, you need to sort of be okay with them, or let them go, and or just realize that that's in your mind. If someone feels like you're in debt to them, they will reach out. Otherwise, it's not important. And you need to step into whatever new thing is calling to you. You need to just take that first step, have that faith, and trust that things will go the right way if you step into the right things with the right intention.
Okay, and 2 oils for you, clove and highest potential. So both really protective oils. Kerry, highest potential protects your energy, good for decision making, and it eradicates those feelings of uselessness. And let's see, I've got a comment here. We'll just see if we haven't heard back from Rosie. So let's go to Shy. Are you still here, Shy? I did mention that I could talk to you about. Shy was asking about what oils would be helpful for heartburn. So we have a beautiful blend called...
Oh, I don't know what blend you're going to suggest. I go straight for the peppermint.
Yeah, peppermint could be helpful. But Digees is a great oil for people who, if you're feeling upset in the tummy, the other night I'd eaten something and I went to bed and I went, wow, I feel really, I couldn't sleep because I felt like I'd eaten something that disagreed with me. So that's it. Good on you. Thank you. So I got out the Digees and I just rubbed some on my tummy, and within minutes it was gone. So definitely a great oil to have in your collection.
Well, Shy, that flew out at me. Patience, please. Whatever you've got doubts about, you just need to realize that you, with the correct nurturing and patience, things really do start to grow. So you need to not make... She's a very garden-based fairy here. So you got to think of it as like when you plant a seed, you got to, keep watering it. But if you water it too much, you're going to kill it. But if you forget to water it at all, once again, it's not going to sprout. You just need to keep going, have faith, and be patient. Stop trying to rush things, because you're just going to stress yourself out, and you're going to be looking for results that aren't possible. So, take a step back and really just enjoy the process, because life isn't about the destination. It's about the journey. Don't forget it.
And I've got 2 blends here. One's forgiveness. So are you being hard on yourself? That's always when I bring when forgiveness comes in. It's what are you doing to be hard on yourself? And just be more gentle on yourself, and allow the concept that we learn from experiences. It's not that we're wrong, or we might have made a decision that we could have feel we've made a better decision, but no need to beat ourselves up. And myrrh, which is beautiful, I'm going to read this because I love this. Touch down to a solid foundation, to a frequency that creates stability, to a place for you to expand into spiritual awareness. Deep inhalation connects your inner knowing with your outer experiencing, supporting your journey to center. So it's time for you just to really take it easy, be light on yourself, and give yourself some love and some nurture shy. So let's know if that resonates with you. So now I have gone through the list of people here. And let's see, I'm just going to go back. Let me know. Give us a hoy if we have missed you or you would like a reading. I'll go to Rose because I know Rose is still here. Rose, have you looked into you're the Irish lady, have you looked into getting some oils over there in Ireland? Because you're often here and going, yes, you'd love some help. Grab yourself some oils.
So, have you been eating very well, Rose? Because if you haven't, it's time for you to really make sure that you are making sure you do that. If I'm not mistaken, you're heading into like a very beautiful springtime up in Ireland too. So maybe it's a good time to make sure that you're eating all of the seasonal things that are coming in for you, because I know that I always recommend, if you're looking to like improve your health, to be trying to look for local sources. If things are harvested within 50 kilometers of where you live, it is the best for your body. Your body will have the best reaction to it. So, and don't beat yourself up about it either. That I think some people, when they're talking about diets and things like that, they tend to be really like, it can almost become a mental illness, like, I really want to have this piece of cake. Have that piece of cake. It's not going to ruin the world. Like, the world's not going to come crashing down because you have one piece of cake. But it's about balance and feeling comfortable. And it's not about like rules and restrictions. And it's about making sure that your lifestyle is fresh, whether it be on the plate or otherwise.
I like that. And you have Rose, Mom. You have Rosemary, and Rosemary comes into our life when this card presents. It's about clearing your space and opening yourself to remembering who you are, so that you need to, and I'm getting tongue-tied. You need to just know that you've got what you need from within. And this one says, breathe in the aroma, feeling the freedom of your expanded spaciousness. Rosemary is good for cleansing your energy and taking you back to that time of remembering. And I'm just, remembering your heart and knowing that it's there, calling you and guiding you. And the blend is in vision. I allow myself to see what I need to see and to renew my focus. So they're the two oils for you. Now we've got Carrie Burgess next. And Charlene, I've got Carrie Burgess, Silvana Navarro, and Charlene Nadeau.
Cool.
Go back and see if I can find Carrie's name. She was just here somewhere.
Are you looking at changing jobs or a promotion at the moment, or trying to get into some kind of extra idea? Because I've pulled the new career card for you, and for me, this is more of a stepping into your light sort of a situation. When you step into your light, you really embrace your power, and like promotions within your life, whether it be work-wise or like whether you're trying to level up. That term is really, it's time to level up go within, embrace your inner power. And the winter card also jumped out with that. So that also means it's a good time to, take rest, because in wintertime a lot of animals go into hibernation, and that's when they spend their time going within and listening to their body and listening to those nudges, and then they come out and they step into the light. So that's what you need to do.
And I've got clary sage, which is balancing and leveling. So what are you like with your monthly cycles? So if your emotions are up and down and you're all over the place, your cycles are here and there, clary sage is one that's going to help. I love the words. I've got to read the words with this card. Dancing with the feminine, cycling around your moon, leading and guiding, yet allowing and supporting. So I feel like it's a time for you to really embrace your feminine energy, and embrace the times of the cycle, because we have our ups and our downs. Life isn't all up and life isn't all down. I feel like it's like this sort of a wave of cycles, and just accept that, that is part of the cycle of life. You
I like to
learn.
think of it as infinity.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. You learn of the strength resting deep within your heart. And the other oil that came for you, which was a single out of this blend, was Palo Santo, which is, I'm feeling empowered and cleared of any negative energy I may be holding on to. So time for you to let go of all that stuff. It's not serving you. And if you do get into a bit of a rut with your cycles and things like that, it is really time for you to kind of work with them and not against them, and grab yourself some clary sage and some beautiful Palo Santo, or have a conversation. Let's get some oils coming your way, Carrie. Now we have got the Silvana Navarro or something, Navarro. I've got an extra I on the end. So we are drawing close to our time here tonight. So looking forward to some of you can friend request me, come and find me. Let's have a chat. Let's get your life turned around so that you can feel nourished, nurtured, on track, re-inspired, reinvigorated. And I love connecting people with oils, because once they say, yes, I'm ready for some, then the next thing is, once they've made that decision, they all say, oh, okay, I just can't wait till they get there. I'm so excited. So here we go, the lovely Silvana.
So I've pulled the sun card for you. Your sun is watched over and protected, but this could just this basically represents any male energy in your life that may be close with, or even an inner child part of yourself. For me, boys are, they're always out there. He's playing with a frog or a toad, even, like it's probably a toad. It's brown. They're kind of gross, but it's all beautiful. Get out there, get dirty. Don't be afraid of that, and don't be shy or timid of any of those male-like energies coming into your life, because once you sort of marry in like that childlike scientific inspiration, you step into your light. You become bigger and stronger and more nourished. And sometimes it's important to get that fresh take, especially from a childlike perspective. So I think that's where you need to approach whatever you're going through at the moment.
Nice. And I've got Neroli, and it says, bring your body, mind, and spirit into focus with deep inhalation. Feel your third eye open and allow your emotions to balance while they are calmed and soothed. So maybe you kind of get yourself a little bit worked up, Silvana, and go into a little bit of overload. Maybe if you've got something facing you, if you've got something to deal with, you might need to just allow yourself to feel calm and focused. So focus on what you want, and you're being recommended to make sure gratitude goes on the top of your list. It's a beautiful oil blend that supports those energetic feelings of gratitude. Thank you, universe, for always conspiring on my behalf. So just remembering things are not working against you, they're working for you, but you've got to open yourself up to be accepting of, what's coming your way. So neroli will help you feel calmed and soothed. Who have we got next? Charlene. And Charlene, you are all the way from South Africa. So are you still here? I think you will be. Hopefully you still are. And you can get these beautiful Young Living oils in South Africa. We are a worldwide company. We have our farms all around the world. And they're the only oils that I can assure you are actually 100% pure. They're organic, they're sourced sustainably, and the vibration of these oils are really, really beautiful. Nothing I'd experienced before. And I usually like to tell you all that an oil can have on the label that it's 100% pure, but legally they only have to have a small amount of oil, pure oil in the bottle, and they can still say that it's 100% pure. So we're duped. It's not fair.
No, it's not. It's horrible.
Spot on. We're looking to get into Napoli oil. Thank you. Neroli. So, okay. Who have we got? The lovely Charlene.
Love this card. It's quite pretty. Assertiveness. So this fairy's broken out of the trunk of an insight. She's broken out of her bounds and she is glowing. It says to stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. And I feel like for you that's where most of your healing is going to come from. Like whatever's inside that needs to be let out, let it go, because it's important to set those boundaries, because that's how you protect your vibrations, and that's how you be the best version of yourself. And that's how you make the biggest impact on those in your life or around you that come into your life that need it. Because if you're not doing that, then you're holding everybody, including yourself, back. So,
right, good suggestion there. So I've got an oil for you, and it's called Valor, and it's recommending tap into your endless well of strength. So we all love Valor, don't we, Tiffy?
I love Bella.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. It's a beautiful oil.
Yeah. And Valor just helps you to just drop into a sense of deep peace. It's very calming, and very empowering as well. If you are feeling anxious, agitated, sort of feeling nervous energy, Valor is the oil that is going to help you to step into your courage and confidence. And it's also recommending sandalwood. So sandalwood is a reminder that you're sacred and you're rare. Touch a drop to your third eye. It's going to be very expansive in, helping your third eye to awaken, and it will help you feel that sacred force that's pulsing through you. It's pulsing through all of us, and it helps to reach the roots out to all with love and gratitude. So beautiful.
I wanted to add with Valor, because that's in the feelings kit that I've just been doing last month. The affirmation is, I am ready to transform my life. So take that with you and really, really pull that in.
Yes. Fantastic. And Charlene, thanks for your feedback. Spot on. So, yeah. Who have we got? A quick Tash Johnson. Very, very quickly. One lucky last before we go. I look forward to you connecting. Thanks, everybody, for reaching out and being here with us. We couldn't be doing this without all of you lovely souls. And I'm just going to give us another plug. Come and find us in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. Let's be a part of, us supporting you to create the journey that you want, so that you can step into the magnificence of who you really are. And Tash Johnson, very quickly.
You need more green in your life, whether it be in your diet or getting outside, making sure that you're getting your feet onto the ground. You really need to make sure you're grounding yourself, particularly in like these times. It's really hard. Like we've sort of been forced to sever like our tight connection with nature by like, being locked down and all these sorts of things. So it's really time for you to make sure that you've got that connection. Maybe eating once again seasonally, getting outside, touching a tree, ground yourself, because when you're ungrounded, we don't make movements and choices from like a foundation that's strong, and you don't want to do that because that's when things fall apart.
Yep. Okay, cool. And I've got the blend magnify your purpose. So it's time for you to really magnify. What are you doing here? What are you here? What's your purpose? And allowing yourself to open up to that. It eliminates procrastination, self-pity, brings more positivity into your life, and focus will help you to focus on your desires. I love magnify your purpose. It's got some beautiful oils in it. And it also, the single oil is copaiba, which is really, really calming. Amplifying and elevating the essence blows gently through your depression, tension, and pain, calming your fire of inflammation inside and out. So copaiba is just a really soothing, calming, beautiful oil as a beautiful addition to your collection of fantastic oils. So we've gone a little bit over time. We have to hop off and let the next person jump in and do their show. But from Tiffy and I, we want to thank you for joining us. Thanks, Nettie, who loves Tiffany's cards. Tiffy can't see the comments. So Nettie said, love your cards, Tiffany. Faye brings so much joy. So thanks, everybody. And I look forward to connecting with you. If you love or resonated with tonight, come and join us in our Oil Wisdom group. There's the name, Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. So ask to be connected and we can talk further. From my heart to your heart.
Inspire your lives.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks for both. Thanks from both of us, and thanks from Nettie as well. Lots of love. Bye.